There's one thing I like. It's kind of a bit of a fad. I love fads. Like not all of them, not every single fad. Like fidget spinners, miss me with those. Like they were kind of fun, but like mostly miss me with these things. Planking back in like 2010. Oh hell's yeah, loved planking. Um, ah, might just start planking everywhere for fun again. Can you imagine? What's that guy doing? Oh, he's stuck in 2010. He's planking. Man, it was everywhere at the time. You would just we were planking was when I was in school, like secondary school. Planking was a thing, and kids would just plank in the most random places. Just plank on top of like desks. One planked on the urinal. It was crazy. Um, but one fad that never seems to die is SchuStats. So like I'm sure you've seen these popped up all over like Twitter. Um, it's basically what it is. It's a ranking of how many points have you got? Like there's some algorithm behind it or whatever. But I thought I'd just like go over all the UK representation and all of these. Um, some may surprise you. Number 17 will surprise you. Or maybe not. I don't know. I don't know what character number 17 is. But yeah. So without further ado, this isn't going to be a long video. I say that all the time, but it shouldn't be because I can just rapid fire through these. I mean, you can look for yourself. So yeah, the algorithms over there, counts mains and secondaries, no pockets and all of that. I disqualified a few people just because yeah, if they haven't played this year, I didn't bother. So yeah, without further ado, um, so yeah, Mario. We have to scoot all the way down to number 94 for any sort of Mario representation, which is Pixie Goblin, who was the only one who made it on the list. So congratulations to them. I'm very surprised that Walter didn't, but I don't know if they go too much. I know they did really well at Meltdown, literally like 3 days ago. Um, as of recording this, they came like fifth, I think, or fourth. Yeah, crazy. I was watching them actually play Blue Sky at Regen, and they were holding their own. To be fair, they were doing really well. Um, so yeah, um, so yeah, Mario, well done to Pixie Goblin. And we will move on to Donkey Kong. I'll go back. So yes, Donkey Kong. I'm not counting Ireland because they're their own thing, but yes, Joy Kong. I think everybody would have known this. Um, Joy Kong being the best. We don't really have many other Donkey Kongs in the UK. Obviously we got Focus Miss over here. The other one is more focusing on rivals these days is Focus. Um, but yeah, and then the only other one really is Kanye Easy. But congrats to those two to make it who made it on this list. Link, I know for a fact Link is Burnsy. So all those Leeds local farming has really worked out for Burnsy, because they've managed to accumulate a score almost 400, no 300, which is funnily enough like 20 points below me, which I don't really know how the points work because they take into account like online and locals as well. So if you do really well at locals a lot, you can get like mad points, which is I think what Burnsy's done. You know, congratulations to them. The hustle of farming Leeds has worked. And then obviously we've got Cool Kings over here, who hasn't been playing as much as far as I'm aware. And then you've also got Chuko Benga as well. Um, again, hasn't really been playing a lot due to having a child. But yes, that is Link. And also, it's quite a good idea to sort of look at the even like the European ones, so you can sort of have a look at some of the if you need matchup experience for some of these characters. You can kind of look at these people and go, ooh, you know. So I know some of these, like Red Cookie, they play Wi-Fi quite a bit. I often see them around. I know that Lion and ASAP Voffy do. So yeah. And they do these in blocks of 4. So Samus is next. Rambos is still on here, despite rarely ever entering anything. So like I guess, and then but I think most people do know that Nutlords are a little bit better. Um, so yeah, congratulations to Nutlord, and then you've got Allman over here, who I'll be honest, I don't know. I think they're from the east of England. I think that's where they're from. It could be. I could look it up, but I can't be bothered. Um, so yes, congratulations to those guys. And again, any European names, like if you can grab these people on Wi-Fi, just message them, be like, yo, friendlies. Moving on to Yoshi, Kirby, and Fox. Sorry, they did them in a random order. Um, so yeah, Yoshi, I believe it's 65th with Kyla. I'm surprised Jester isn't on here. They did really, really well. So, and I don't really know how the points work. I mean, Jester did really well at Regen, but it doesn't really seem to have counted for anything. Maybe the next one it will count for. But yes, Kyle at the moment, the only representative. For Kirby, obviously we've got Kerbo, top 3 in the world. Again, don't get any. You only hear about these two when any videos are made. But yeah, Kerbo is just never in the conversation, it seems. But you can see only 300 points behind. And considering these two live in such a dominant area, like JR probably has like a major every other month, every other week, over in America. So yeah, congratulations to them. And then obviously my boy Night Numbers, probably the second best in in uh in the UK, down on the south coast, farming the cargo regionals, cargo regions. Got Akatoto. Again, I don't think I've ever heard of them. Never seen them play. And then Venom, I know, goes to Monday Meltdowns every now and then. So yeah, congratulations to all of those. Um, we'll move on to Fox. Oof, bit of a bit of an L here because we've got Jago at 75th. Who I understand does quite well in Scotland. I've heard good things about them. I think they got ninth at the Braveheart Brawl. I believe it could be ninth. They did very well. So yeah, very congratulations to them. Jojo Baghdadi did not make this list either, which makes me a little bit sad. I don't think they were massively playing a lot in the last year. But yeah, Jojo Baghdadi, and somebody else who's really, really good to look out for. Beat Cloaked at what was it? What did we just go to? Den of Dragons 3. I think but Jojo de Baghdadi got ninth. I think they lost to I think they got ninth. They could have got ninth. Who did they lose to? To good people. 2 good players. is all I'm committing to. Oh no, they got 7th. I'm a liar. They got 7th. They got top 8 really. So they lost to Serenity and Sin. Um, damn, that's kind of crazy with wins on Cloaked and Nez. Damn, and Oasis. So yeah, I think they'll be here next time. But yeah, Jojo Baghdadi. Shout outs to Jojo. And then Pikachu, we are all the way up here. Sin barely, and I do mean barely, beats out a Divian by 0.2 to become the best Pikachu in the United Kingdom. Also went on a crazy run at Den of Dragons 3. They double eliminated Grisius, which was a huge, and they only really lost to Kareem, who obviously came second, and then Serenity. So they lost to second and third for fourth, which is incredible. Like I said, beat Gris twice, and they beat Jojo Baghdadi. Amazing run. So congrats to them. And then that's about it. And all of the other Pikachu's didn't make the list, unfortunately. So yeah, that would be that. We'll scoot back to the old to the main list. I pretty much just went on their Twitter, and you can see all of these for yourself if you really want to. So yeah, Luigi next. Obviously you've got to have Luigi. I think they've got third. Yeah. Obviously behind Raru, who's to be fair has a Japan buff again. Like the places like Japan and the USA. Obviously you've got to be a really good player, but if you're like a really good player in these places, you're just going to farm so many points a lot quicker than a lot of the European ones. So yeah, Raru, we got Luigi who's third. And then we've got quite a few other European ones. And then down at 78th is Hexisbex. I think they're from, I want to say somewhere in the Channel Islands. Not entirely sure where, but they did pretty well. That every time I see an upset thread at like a regen or an invasion, you can guarantee Hex's Bex will do it. Same with Vertix on Night from Ireland. They always make upsets. They're both really good, and they all they get underseeded a little bit. But you know that's kind of the nature with Luigi, isn't it? You do have these tools to um do a really good job. And then Ness, of course, you've got Askro making number 8, which is a fantastic result. And then not to be overshadowed, Mondi down at 17th. I mean, another fantastic result for them, really. Um, so yeah, fantastic results for those. And then over at the other end, you've got Ben. I believe plays in London. Um, you know, rising up 9 points, so that's pretty good. Um, good, a good result for Ness. Decent Nesses in the country. Falcon, yeah, you've obviously got Giggles over there at 12th, playing their own little mini game of dash attack, raptor boost, dash grab, jump nair. So yeah, and then you've obviously got the other Falcon that you probably think of when you come to the UK, which is Backpack down in London. Um, Again, got some really good opportunities to have some really good wins. And then you've got my boy Inigo Montoya, who has been converted to Welsh. Congratulations on your Welsh citizenship, Toby. I don't know why they've put you as Wales, considering you're born in Bournemouth. But you're Welsh now, and I think you're just going to have to deal with that. Noob. That's for beating me at Blippin Brentwood Brawl in your Ganon cannon. Bit of a shake up in the Puff meta. Electric been overtaken by Kiwi. Best Puff UK no longer held by Bournemouth. It's gone to Scotland, and Kiwi laughing it up. Electric has been on his master's grind. He's getting masters in music or something, which means he can be even more in debt and even more unemployed. And then we've got Corvus down here, who's doing still well, climbing up, but there's a bit of a gap now. Best Puff UK, Kiwi. Electric thoughts at Electric. So yes, that's Jigglypuff. No others that I can see. We've got loads of like mid-level Jigglypuffs in the UK. Kind of like Woodlice. You just open to a tournament and mid-level. Yes, Peach. You've got Carnage and Ramon. I don't think Ramon plays as much. They randomly show up every now and again. Carnage still does well. Had a fantastic regen run. beating Prinplupt. So yeah, those are our two standout tournaments, and then you've got Double up in the north. So we got East London and then the north. I don't know if Double still plays Peach. I think the last time I played, no, I think they do play Peach now. It was Meta Knight that they used to play. Um, and then I've missed whoever Rugi is. I'll be honest, I have no idea who Rugi is. I've never heard of them, but well, shout outs to them. Congratulations for making it. Bowser, kind of light on Bowser's. The only person we've got is Apple. I think that's the only person that you can really think of, apart from perhaps Bidon down in like Bexhill area in the southeast. But yeah, Bowser wise, Apple, congratulations for making it. And yeah, then we got the Ice Climbers. You all know Mr. Ice Climbers, Frey. You know them, you love them. You've probably been upset by them at some point at an invasion. But yes, congratulations to Frey for retaining that spot. But Lobby from Bournemouth coming down and taking their spot. Down 4, but I know that they did quite well at Dead and Dragons that's just gone. Got a good win on Focus Miss, who was focusing on rivals, but still a good win regardless. It was a reverse 3-0, which was fantastic actually. Good to see. And then we've got Sheik. So it says Mittens up here. I don't know if Mittens has ever played Sheik, or if they're playing Sheik, or it was just a one-time thing. So I'll query that. I tried to find them on what's it called, Smashes that, but I don't think their tag is Mittens anymore. So somebody's gonna have to tell me if they do play Sheik or not. But then you've got people like SwissTac, who you would think is the most one. You got Saturn, Quinn, and Viridian. I know that Ifta does play Sheik, but it doesn't look like they played enough of Sheik to get on here. So yes. Oh, and you've got Shields as well, who I played at TKO last year. Yeah, so congratulations to all of those. Who else? We got Zelda. So Zelda is unfortunately our first case of there is nobody. So if you're looking to be like, damn, I have no idea who to main, but you want to be the best of it in the country, Zelda. There are no Zelda players. Super easy to get onto this. You got to get 46 points or more. Like, damn, easy money. Dr. Mario. I don't think local GP has used them much, which is why I guess they're not on here. But you've got Valero, who's up in Warwick. I know that they do quite well up there, so yes, congratulations to Valero. Pichu, again, another our second. There's none of them. So Zelda and Pichu, if you're perhaps looking for somebody to play and want to become the best of them, super easy to get onto the top 100. 17 points you've got to beat. That's like getting second at like a local or something. And then Falco, you know, is going to be Azalea over here in 18th. If you're wondering why the points are changing every time, it's because obviously the more popular a character is, the more people do well with them, so the more overall points, which means it's harder to get onto the list. So, and then you've got Woodpug over here. I thought Woodpug made Mario. I could be very, very well misinformed though. So yeah, that's them. Marth. So we actually do have a Marth. It's Fruitman in 42, which is crazy. So Fruitman is down in the southwest. They're like the southwest of the southwest. So yeah, they're like down in the actual sticks of there's not even a train that goes there. So yeah, that's who they are. Lucy Bettermath. You've got Mystic Eyes. I think everybody knows who Mystic Eyes is. We've also got T-Cat, who I've not heard of. I did a bit of research, but couldn't really find much about them. You've got Stranger, who I have heard of, but I don't know where they are from. And then you've got Urban Turban, who I know of. I think they're in like Bristol Bath region, maybe, but I've never seen them. I think they used to be really good. But yeah, congratulations to all of those. Young Link is next. You already know that Tech is going to be there. There we are. 17th, Kendrick Olamar. Upper Space. So that's pretty cool. Led by Super Semi. And then we've got Toku Sentai, who should be at Avalon. So that's quite nice. They go up. They went up. They're 57th now. It's kind of cool. And then we've got Chandog. Again, I couldn't really find much on Chandog or who they are, but you know, congratulations to them for making the list. Ganondorf, we barely sneaked onto the thing. Lucky Power, up 12 spots to secure that 100th place. You are the 100th best Ganondorf in the world, and so yeah, congratulations. Again, decent. Um, Next bunch of characters, Meta Knight. I mean, they've done it again, really, haven't they? The Welsh have claimed another English player. Well done to Cloaked for becoming Welsh. You can have them, I guess, maybe? Question mark. But no, Cloaked is from like Bristol Bath area, so not quite Wales, but like they do spend a lot of time in Wales. So yes. Then you got Parsnip, or I think they're like mids, the Nottingham area, if I remember correctly. And then you got Crispy. Everybody knows who Crispy is. They have a cool YouTube channel where they've flown to like America for Smash tournaments. They're like done cool VODs, vlogs. So that's quite nice. And then you got Oasis, not just a controller creator. They are actually goated on the sticks. They also had a crazy run. They lost their round one at Den of Dragons, and then had a massive run all the way back to like I think they got 9th in the end, losing to Jojo Baghdadi, um, which was crazy. They lost round one, I think, run like maybe 6, 7 sets in a row, maybe. And then we've also got Super Mazer 11. Never heard of them, but another Welsh Meta Knight to join with Cloak's Welsh Meta Knight. So yeah. Pit, you've got Nuvema, who again is Nuvema Welsh? I think she's from Bath or Bristol, but I could be very wrong about that. Somebody will have to tell me. I feel like if you're just Bristol Bath area, you've just been absorbed into Wales. Are the Welsh secretly invading? Is SchuStats actually Welsh? Does he think we won't know? Question mark. Um, yes, you've got November, and then you've got Scrat. I thought Scrat played Shulk, but I could be wrong. It does have a little asterisk, which means it could be a secondary or a co-main. So yes. But yes, congratulations to V. I know she's done really well recently, continuing to improve. Beat Honeyo at Den of Dragons, and I think she came 5th, losing to first and third for 5th, which is kind of rough. But you know, good on them. They're doing really well, and pushing the character. I know also you've got Jasper Starmaker. They're playing quite well. Took a game off Chris. Almost had another game as well. So yeah, They rolled Dark Pit and Pit into one. So yeah, ZSS. I think we had Crispy is our only real representative. Um, Again, nobody really plays ZSS in in England or the UK. King Arthur does play, but they said I was talking to them at Regen, and they were like, "I don't really play as much anymore because of life and things." There's one up in the north. It's Ty maybe, who I think has recently done well at a local. And I think they're going to over leveled, so could be somebody to keep an eye on. But you know, typically not a character that you even see in Europe. I mean, Sir John at 11th, and then you've got this guy at 34th, and then goodness, not very many at all. Mostly an American and Canadian character. Um, so yeah, decent. And then you've got Wario. Um, Obviously you've not got SBF isn't on this because they haven't played a lot. You got Big Lins and Tims though, which is Lids. So they were used. They were UKPR. I think last season maybe. And then you got Royal Magical Henry, who is actually Welsh. They've actually used the Welsh flag correctly. He's only still got a Sky J win. Still got that Sky J win. And then you've got Kanye Zest, who I'll be honest, I do not know who they are. Um, so that's exciting. I mean, Wario's a decent character, still really good. Nobody really plays them though for some reason. Um, Super rewarding character, really easy to get stuff done with. Not entirely sure why he's not played more, but there we are. So Kanye Zest is, from what I understand, around Nottingham. They went to Warwick earlier this year. They play quite a lot of online. Um, they play Neomax, Nottingham. So they have wins over people like Big Z and Pig Boy. Nia. So yeah, Adivian and Parsnip and Hex is back. So yeah, no, a decent resume from from looks of it. But yeah, I've never really seen them. I've never really seen them play. Um, they're only regional. They got 17th, that losing to Darkstalker and Cloaked, which is rough. That's a rough loss. So yeah, still decent though. I know who they are now. So hopefully we'll see more of them. Um, Oh, we're back in melee now because they did these in awkward orders. Mewtwo, yeah, you've got Gris, who's 8th. Um, Again, I think they'll be easily the best Mewtwo in the UK. I don't think anybody really wants to take up the mantle of that character. The third best in Europe. I don't know who Ururedo is, but obviously you've got Anvil, who's championing everything. Um, and then obviously you've got Shift 1. Loaf hasn't played in quite a while. I can't remember the last time I ever saw Loaf touch this game. But Lobby's still active, and I don't know who Stick is, but congratulations to them. See, it's really weird how this whole thing works. Like Loaf definitely has. I can't. I don't think Loaf has played this game maybe in about 6 months. But still on here, which is crazy. But it is what it is. So congratulations to all of them. Roy. So you've got Donk. But as far as I'm aware, I think Donk went back to wherever they lived before. So it's Tigerton, and then you've got Faith Valentine. But I think they don't play Smash as much. I think they've moved on to other things mostly. So yeah, Roy. Thank goodness, Roy's an annoying character to play. Crom is also on our little list of there's nobody. Nobody No UK representation, no Croms on here. I think they just decided to play Roy instead. Huh. And then Mr. Game and Watch again, sort of like the same sort of story. All of them just decide to stop playing the game. Silver Lotto plays super sporadically. They enter a meltdown every now and then. Um, but yeah, and then you've got Sniper Jenko, who I've never heard of. But congratulations to them. Another Welsh player? Damn, Wales eating good. Eating good indeed. Um, so yeah, that's that for that. Snake. Snake. You've obviously got Kodiak leading the charge. They've gone up significantly. But then again, with a character like Snake, who's very, very popular, like it's really difficult to get into these like this like I mean look at this like 600 points to get into the top 20, whereas like Gris in the last one before is like top 8 with 300 points, you know. So the character being so popular and so kind of like easy to play and very sort of like powerful is kind of like what's driving this. So you might think 36 is low, but in comparison to like the in context of the character, it's really not. And if you think about it, 36th, but how many other European snakes are there? There's like one, two, three, four, five. So you're like the sixth best in Europe, which is not too bad on points wise. Um, so yeah, so Kodiak's there. We've also got iPhoenix. I have no idea how iPhoenix has so many much more points than I have, but it's crazy. But yeah, they do quite well up in the north. I think they came third at Blossom, maybe. I think third at Blossom recently, which was pretty good. Um, but yeah, I know they're doing well up in the north. Um, and then yeah, that's it for Snakes and I guess technically Youssef, but Youssef plays here, but he's from Kuwait, so I thought we had more snakes than this. See, um, but yeah, could be me. And then Ike, you know who it is. You got GP here. Then obviously you got Jam, who's never too far behind. Um, the Ike brothers, and that's about it. Nobody else really plays this character. I know you got like I4SU, they play. But yeah, in terms of Ikes, that's about it. Pokemon Trainer, we've got Degen Gary all the way down at 98th. And that's our best player for this character. You'll get a lot of other like better players to sort of use them as and when. Like you've seen like Hollow use them every now and then, or you've got Shanique that uses them as like, oh, go this random thing. But yeah, as in terms of mains, it's Gigi and Gary, so well done to them. And then of course you've got Diddy Kong, you've got Dodgers leading the charge all the way at 37th. Not too many Diddies in general in Europe. You know, obviously got Spain, one from one from Spain, one from Belgium, one from I'm gonna say Austria, and then you've got Dodgers. So, which is kind of crazy. Um, so yeah, and then you've got Itme over here, and then obviously you've got Serenity as well. So Diddy wise, we're doing pretty well. You know, got quite a lot compared to other countries, who pretty much don't have any. So yeah, Diddy Kong. Lucas, is K Tools, isn't it? Yeah, K Tools at 62, and then you got I'm never going to say this right, Cecilius or Cecilius, whichever. Apologies for butchering your name. So, yeah, we got some good Lucases. But yeah, Sonic, you've always got Pele, but Pele doesn't really play anymore. As far as I'm aware, they've moved on. You've also got Kareem, who's doing pretty well up in the north, sort of winning things left, right, and centre. You've got Sonic. You've got Lynx. You've got Versatile. You've also got like Lol Ahmed. So yeah, we got quite a lot of Sonics in the UK. Definitely an easy place to get some good matchup experience. Triple D. Got Spider, who still does play Smash actually. Wonder how long that will last because obviously they're grind on that rivals grind. But you know, you got Metro as well, Metro Retro, who does well up in I believe in the Midlands somewhere. And then obviously we've got Strong Pig, who does well over in their region in the southeast. Haven't seen them for a while actually. Yeah. And then Olimar, yeah, you've just got me at 15th. Hollow doesn't really play the character anymore. I think they're more solo banjo. So yeah, and then yeah, that's it. Like the only one in the UK. I've tried to convince other people to pick them up, but no dice. I even fell one place. What is this? But yeah, I don't think I'm cracking a top 10 anytime soon because they're talking these Japanese Olimars. Like, bro, get me over there. Get me over there. Yeah, this is why I don't know why this doesn't make the points don't make sense. Like, I Phoenix had 341 points. I had 320. Like, my results are like so much better than theirs. I don't know how the points work. Crazy. I think it just takes into account like locals and things, but like I don't know, goes silly. But yeah. Anyway, Lucario, you've got Counter. I think Counter is over here. Yeah, 34. Look, 54 points gets you 34th. Like baller. Then you got Houdini who plays in London and Warwick. So yeah, and then you've got Chids over in the southeast. So yeah, if you're looking for a potential main, could easily come up. Could easily well. Oh, you've got Brewy. I completely missed Brewy. Congratulations to Brewy. I don't know who Brewy is, but congratulations to them. I mean, like, damn, you've got 200 points. Gets you the top. You cut that coveted 10th spot with Lucario, and they're kind of like, yeah, just kind of doable. Robots. We've got Jezzo, who no longer plays. As you can see, they've descended from the dizzying heights. They're down 14 points, but you know they take it. They haven't played in a while because, well, they got their goal and that's it. They've moved on with their life. So yeah, we've got no real Robs apart from Jezzo. I know we've got Lumen up in the north, up in Scotland. But yeah, Toon Link. Obviously, you've got Scores, all the way up there, and that looks to be about it. Yeah, again, a little bit light on Toon Links. We used to have quite a few. I think Oasis used to have one, but I don't think they play it anymore. And we used to have loads, but like Hurricane. But yes, no, not anymore. And then Wolf, we've got obviously Ben Nathan, and then we got Minimo, who still does well. But yeah, Wolf is a dying breed. Oh, K9's Bruce. Damn, who remembers K9's Bruce? Takes me down memory lane. Villager. Oh, we got P-John. We have P-John. Over here in 65th. Again, super rare character. Like, you'll never find a villager in the UK. But again, if you run into Pigeon, it might just be curtains for you. Mega Man, we've got Regenix. I don't know if they still play. I haven't seen anything from them, but I do know that they're up in the north somewhere, like Tigerton's region, I think. We've got Huey, who has mostly moved on to other things, but still plays every now and then for the fun, for the lols. And then we've got White. I don't know who White is, but congratulations to White. Wii Fit Trainer, we got Manny, obviously. I think everybody knows that Manny's kind of like the Wii Fit. We got Belittle as well. I don't know how much they play these days, but I think most people remember Belittle for their incredible New Era 3 run, where they went on a massive tear and actually qualified for the day after. That was crazy. Rosalina, we've got Gietta down here. They've been putting in a lot of work in our locals, in our scenes recently. They do well at regionals as well. So yeah, and then we've got Keronix, who's only really handicapped by the fact that they just never play. They they'll turn up to Invasion, beat a top player, and then be like, I'm a dip. I think this year it was Scores they beat, and then they just decided, yeah, that's about it. That's enough chaos. And then you've got Dugong. So yeah, Dugong's pretty nice. Congratulations to them for being here. That's it for Rosa. Little Mac. We got DJ Rapper up in the 80s as our lone representative. Again, all of our sort of representatives of Matt disappeared. OK disappeared. They beat Loogie that one time and then were like, it's enough for me. And then they're out. You've also got Fat Ass Possum. So they're down in this, again, the southwest, literally in the middle of nowhere, which makes it hard for them to do anything. I mean, yeah. I mean, this is crazy. Like, Now Body, 111 points. They got 17th at Regen this season. Like, literally 3 months ago. And they're here. It's kind of wild. Wild. Greninja, of course, you got Primplup. I don't know how still much they're playing. I think they like Rivals 2 a lot more. But you've also got Legoat who plays. I mean, you've got Rhyme. I'm going to say Rhyme. And then you've also got Queen Borealis up in Scotland. There's another player over there. I can't remember. Oh, the Chicken that by the World. Yes, that's a Chicken by the World. They're not Scottish. That's that's Chicken 2020. I didn't know they were Scottish. I don't think they're Scottish. I could be wrong. And then you've got Command, who's the northwestern Greninja. Had scary set 5. Had a scary game 5 with them at Invasion in March or whenever it was. Yeah, crazy. I kind of bricked that. It's fine. But yeah, Command, pretty good. Me Brawler, you got randomly got Trundle, who again doesn't really play. She entered Regen actually. I think she did well. But yeah, more of a rivals player I think at these days. You got Achilles who still plays. Lito has a secondary brawler. I swear everybody in the north has a secondary brawler. And then you got Dandori issue, but I have no idea who that is. And then Spooky, who I believe is in the east of England. So yeah. Mesordi, of course, apparently GP has a Mesordi. I've never seen it, but it's hard to believe that it's better than BMW's. who obviously got 33rd at UFA, causing 3 massive upsets on Enki the Pikachu, Neros the Pikachu, and Dark Thunder or Murkuriko, the Bowser from Germany. And then you got Darren John or D John G. The other one. You've got Prism, whoever this is. I'm not entirely sure who you are. You got my boy PMK. I love PMK. I randomly started playing games with him at Invasion. Ah, such a lovely chap. Gave me a hug and everything. I hope you're doing alright, PMK. I hope you are okay wherever you are, my brother. Such a lovely man. Chap. And then you've got Borisons. What a tag. What a tag, Borisons. So yeah, we're getting near the end, guys. We're getting near the end. We're getting near the end. Migana, you got Dion. I think that they went to Regen and they play quite a lot in London. And then you've obviously got Candy, who's in Bristol, the Bristol Bath area. Then got X Kirby. I'm not entirely sure who they are. Apologies. And then you've got Overtone. Again, not entirely sure who they are. But congratulations to the list. Palu. Shanique's here because the rule of secondaries is that if they caused an upset with that character, then they were used. So, but if you look back at Shanique's last 6 months, they've played hardly anything but Inkling and a bit of Pyro and Mithra. So that's why Shanique's here. And obviously you've got Zone, who does zone things in London. And then Lito, the usual suspects. Don't really have many Palus apart from those two. So yeah. Pac-Man, you've obviously got Octave, sort of carrying the UK at the moment. I know you've got a few other Pac-Men. You've got Allison down in Bournemouth, but hasn't been playing much outside of locals really. And then you've got people like Mr. Sneaky. We used to have a dearth of Pac-Men at one point, but again they've all just sort of disappeared, gone on with their day. And then Robin, you've got Corseska up in Scotland. I think they had a really good run at Braveheart Brawl. I'm not entirely sure where they came. But yeah, I think they got like 9th or top 8, one of the two. Just slightly under Mad Ice King, which is huge actually. Then you've got T-Cat. Again, not entirely sure I know a lot about them. Then you've got Airborne Archer, whose tag I've known for a long time, but I've just never seen them play. But yes, I know of them. Shulk, this is the funniest one. So Robbie and Trinity, literally by pretty much 1 point, well, 2 points. Trinity taking it over Robbie by 1.81 points. Like, damn. Damn. And then you've obviously got Scrat over here, but Trinity taking it over Robbie? Man, I would be inconsolable. Inconsolable. Bowser Jr., yeah, you've got Benathan here. Yeah. You got Bonig and Stepcat. Very close together. Literally one apart. But the old Bonig becomes victorious. And then you've got, I think that's Sham. I think that's is it the Midlands one? I think they play Samasan thing. Not too sure, but I think I know who they are. And then you got Morgana P5, who I've heard of as well, up in Scotland. Congratulations to them. Duck Hunt goes to Champman over here in the 30th. So very well done to him. And then you got Brew, who we all know of. And then Gimp Biscuit, our boy Burning. And then Circle Dave. Damn, Circle Dave. What a lovely chap. Comes to my local every week. Baller. And then you got Ryu. You've got Arch Nemesis over here, who pretty much does front runners and meltdowns, and that's it. But again, they play sporadically. Wing over in the east of England. And then you've got Natsu up in, I think it's Manchester. Manchester, maybe. They play lead. I remember they had a great local once. They beat Honeyo and came second, I believe. They had kind of a nutty one. But yeah, Natsu's quite nice. On to the Smash Ultimate characters. Ken. We've got Margyat Thatcher. It says sort of cool Gyat down here, but it's Marg. Everybody knows them as Margyat Thatcher. They did pretty well down in Portsmouth. Travelled up to London and beat Tower before losing to Corsescus. But yeah, nice chap. So cool Gyat. Cloud, you've obviously got Curry Governor. So yeah, and then you've got Wills, but I don't think Wills plays particularly anymore. Oh, you got Samage over here as well. My bad. But yeah, those three are pretty much the only clouds in England and Wales and Scotland. Corin, you've got, is it Counter again? Yep, down here at 77th. Not really many Corins. You've got Joel as well from the east of England, from Cambridge. Joel's quite nice. But yeah, and then you've got Deltaros as well as the only other one. Bayonetta, of course, you've got Bloom, who's third. Been leapfrogged by Lehman now. You got Owl, but they didn't play them enough. You've also got Logue again, who just does well when they can be bothered to play Smash. You got Owen Tour, who I think again has stopped playing Smash, but they were pretty good in Bristol Bath. And then you've got Avarice, who is up in Scotland playing Bayonetta and doing Bayonetta things. Inkling, you know it's Shanique. We got Shanique up here in 4th. Got Honeyo in 15th. You got Solid Gamer in 27th. And that's about it. And there's Samage on here. I'm surprised Samage isn't on here. Oh, Zeroya's on here. I guess instead of playing Joker, they're here. I know they did have an Inkling phase. And I know they did play Inkling before Joker. So yeah, congrats to Zeroya. Damn. No Samage though. That's crazy. Well, one Welsh out, one Welsh in. Ridley. That's not Ridley. Ridley, we got Trash at 25th. We got Hellkaiser in 57th. Contact over in the east of England. We got Sapphire 99 in the Midlands. But yeah, a few Ridleys. You got Grissy's as Ridley, but didn't play it enough in October. For Belmonts, you just got me. You got Ahmad, but they're not English. They are from, I was gonna say, the UAE somewhere. But yeah, no other English or British Belmonts. It's just me. Kengrel, you've got Snake Ninja. You've also got Nez. I'm not counting Nez because if you go on their PG stats, it's like Steve for the last 6 months, and that's it only. So they're not counted on the Steve one randomly. They're counted as a K rule, but it would be Snake Ninja, because Nez no longer plays K rule. It's pretty much Steve. They got like 4th at Blossom. Nez got 4th at Blossom, which is fantastic. They got 7th at Den of Dragons recently, which is amazing. So yeah, but yeah, mostly with Steve. Yeah, you've got Snake Ninja, you got Evie Crew, who is actually Welsh. Then you got Mr. Gumps, nice chap, Mr. Gumps. So yeah, congratulations to all of those. Speed run these last few. Isabel. It's Basil over in the 30s somewhere. Yep, Basil here. Um, and then you've got a few up in Scotland by the looks of it. Aid Fanboy and Moley. Molly, 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 Molly. And then Octogeist, but I don't know where they're playing from. And somehow Spore is here, who hasn't played the game, who just stopped playing and is up. So that's crazy, but congratulations to her, I guess. Incineroar, you've got Vec at 24th. Then you've got General Scales up in the north at 69. And then you've got Chex, who also co-main Sephiroth. So we'll probably see them on that. Piranha Plant, it's Billy Mystic Rastal or Rimska. Then you got Circle Dave. We love a bit of Circle Dave. We've got Bew. I'm going to say Bew. We've got Evie Noises. Congratulations to them. And then Bean, who's I think a Colchester player over in the east of England. They're quite nice. I played them at Brentwood Brawl. Nice people. Joker. We have Heathers down in 56. And that's about it. We got Zoroya again. I did think they would be on here. But yeah. Oh wait, that's the last one. And then we're proper on to DLC now. Hero. I would imagine it's Phage. Yeah, Phage at 50. Local GP at 119, and then Big Z. Up in the middles, we got Riddles down there. Damn Riddles. Riddles actually fell off. Banjo, we got Owl in second, which makes sense. We got Hollow in 14th, who still did really well at Regen. We got Solid Gamer again, who co-mains the two. Moki, who I think has stopped playing, but yes. We got Nut, NUT. So congratulations to all those. Lots of banjos. Terry, we've obviously got Darkstalker. We got Pizza Time. And Saku, who I played at Regen, so all worthy winners. Byleth, we got Tigerton. Pretty much the only Byleth. So yeah, you got Naruto Uzumaki, but I haven't heard of them for quite a while. And then you've got Chandog, but again, I don't quite know who Chandog is. So that's that. We should be moving on to Fighters Pass 2. Min Min, obviously Ami Plus, I believe is Haruhi. And then we got Pizza Time. I'm not I think that's the one that's in. I think that's the Kazuya Terry. I believe, but I'm not entirely sure. But yes, congratulations to them. Steve, obviously you've got Maze Beans over at 16,000 points with Steve gets you 16th. That's crazy. And then you've obviously got Gaia. And then Solid Gamer again. Solid Gamer mode with 3 characters. Crazy. But yeah, not entirely a lot of options to choose from in England. Yeah, 208 gets you 100. Damn, there are a lot of Steve players. Sephiroth, it's Chex, the Incineroar co-main, and then you've got Addy up here. So yeah. And then Pyromithra, it is, I think Donk's, like I said, Donk's gone back to wherever they lived before, so it's Rebel Galaxy 129 at 91st. So congratulations to Rebel Galaxy. And then we got the last bunch. So Kazi and Mishima. We have his Nathan Bone Crush at 63rd. And then we've got Pig Boy, who did super well, up 34 places. And then Pizza Time. So yeah, congratulations to those three. And Sora, who's the last one. And then it's Scammy Boy, down at 78th, with Vexial being 93rd. So yeah, and for fun, here's random. And Mondi's the third. But that's more Mondi being like, you know, I'm gonna win my local anyway. Might as well just play random. But yes, thank you very much for listening to me waffle on about characters and stuff. There will be I'll make a and there's a tier list on my Twitter, which will go with this. So yeah, thank you very much for listening, and I'll see you again in 3 months' time, I guess. Bye.